It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it's Los Angeles as they'll be playing against the home team. Taking a look at this home squad, they enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round one. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game one tonight. The stakes have risen again. Round two of the postseason. Kenny, if you're starting out on the road, what do you have to do to steal one of the first two games?
Well, you know, they always say come out with focus, but you know what that means, Ernie? Energy and effort. That's something that every player has inside of them. All they have to do is unleash it. And then you try to build some early confidence.
So in each game, you just want to be close at the end so you have a shot. Then it comes down to execution. So down the stretch, got to make them big buckets.
Now let's go down to Kevin Harlan as we approach the tip.
Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, game one. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Here are the five for the Clippers. The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at the five down low. We've got Shorty, also B-Train out there. Z out there with Slim. Here's Shorty. Pass to B-Train. Here is Slim. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
And here is Los Angeles now. And here's Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. Now Leonard. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
The Clippers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Came into the NBA, Kawhi Leonard wasn't the most refined player, but something in Spurs management and with the work of the coaching staff, they found a superstar.
Here's Shorty. High post try, and good that time.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now, here's George. Here's Harrell. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
Here's Aguilar. And the rejection by Harrell. Basket counts. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Our Hall of Famer David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Terry Stotts. And D.A., what do you have to say?
Now he understands the importance of this first one. He said, sure, we're the higher seed. We have home court. That means the pressure's on us to come out and perform. Now, he liked what he saw at shoot-around today. He hopes that translates on game time. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Beverly. He kicks to Hill. 5 to shoot. Here's George. And they're moving it up. Here's B-Train. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. George looking over the floor. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And nothing you can do right there as George is aggressive, getting to the inside and over the top of the defense.
And the pass to D. Here's Shorty. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at D, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And of course, Baller.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
3-pointer. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Tipped away. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's D. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing here by 8. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Harrell kicks to George. Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Beverly. They get a hand on it. Pocket 6. The Clippers again turning it over. Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's the teardrop. And the rejection by Harrell.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Leonard on the wing. Will it go? It's good. Leonard's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here is Slim. 7 points in the game. D passes to Aguilar. 6 to shoot. Here's Shorty. He's guarded by Williams. Rebound by Harrell.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Beverly dishes to Leonard. 1:52 left in the first. Williams kicks to Beverly. Poke loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Williams. Thompson against Beverly. Thompson the bounce pass. Slaughter passes to the Beast. And the rejection by Zubats. Outside, George. Here's Beverly. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's a pretty impressive finish for Montrezl Harrell.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Maurice Harkless is checked in for George. That's good from Beverly.
Beverly just motivated every night to get out here, to play, to compete. He hustles and wants to make it really tough on anybody that's on the opposing side of things.
Here's Big Smooth, the Beast, and the layup's good off the glass.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Beverly, the pass to Zubats. Now, here's Shamet. Pass to Harkless. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Green finds Shamet. Good work there as it goes. Gotten 8 of the 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Beverly against Thompson. Here's Chan. And the rejection by Zubats. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. On the wing, Green. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Zubats. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The home team, they lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine. So.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
You've got the Beast. He's out there with Big Smooth. Waller is out there with Thompson. And it's Chan in at the shooting guard. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Beverly and Shamet in the backcourt together. Ivica Zubats is out there with Green, and it's Harkless in at the small forward.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Thompson passes to Chan. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone, and they're able to recover. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. Big Daddy's checked in for ball. The pass to Chan. Thompson from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Harkless the pass to Zubac. Beverly deciding where to go with it. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Big Daddy, defended by Beverly. Here's Slaughter, and the rejection by Zubac. Harkless with it, working on Thompson. Green dishes to Harkless. Beverly the pass to Shamet. Now here's Harkless. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Shamet, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Chan. Launches a 3. Connects from 3-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And the Clippers call time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Kawhi Leonard on top. Here's Leonard. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Leonard's got 7 points.
The strength and that body that Kawhi has, he finishes through contact as well as anyone in the league.
Here's Shorty. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Shorty. And it's sent back by Leonard. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Williams with a clean look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
You can't toss up the weak stuff around Paul George. He sees it coming and uses his reach to get to it.
Pass to Harrell. Right side, Williams. Harrell high post. Puts one up from 19. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
You got to at least honor the shot of Harrell there. Shows he can knock it down.
Passes it to Big Daddy. Here's B-Train. Here's Big Daddy. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Outside, George. Outside, Williams. Again, Los Angeles.
So good at scoring over the defense, Lou Williams. It's like he's better under pressure or with more difficult shots from time to time.
Shorty, and the rejection by Harrell.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
In the corner, Shamet with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. The pass to B-Train. Shot from 12. Here's Aguilar. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Leonard looking around. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Leonard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
Leonard did a good job to take a picture there, recognizing what was going on, read the defense, and then finds a soft spot in the mid-range.
Here's B-Train. An absolute bomb from three-point range. B-Train's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
And here's George. With one on the clock. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
You know, just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet. Taking a look at this home squad, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
This second half is gut check time for the defense. Allowing over 60% shooting is weak sauce. Weak barbecue sauce, weak Butterfinger sauce, weak sauce, period. The coach needs a light fire under these guys. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it, Ernie.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
They were really efficient on offense. Shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shorty out there at B-Train, then there's Slim, then it's D, so that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Teardrop shot, that's tipped. Fast break, here they come. And the rejection by Harrell. Poked away. And Harrell slams it in.
You see the athleticism there of Harrell, and does a great job of just wreaking havoc on that possession.
Here's Shorty. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. Shorty's got 5 points so far.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Beverly. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, kind of tough on the defense when you let Beverly beat you on the inside. That can get his confidence going from the outside. So damage from the paint that time.
B-Train passes to D. Here's Shorty. Pass to B-Train. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. Chan, he's guarded by Williams. And that's going to be a travel. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. And you look at D, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Mr. Moves.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
George dishes to Harrell. And the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. Pass to Beverly. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
Well, during his career, Lou Williams has been a decent threat from the three-point line, around 35%. Good at stretching out the court.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And it's blocked. Here's Chan. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Harkless comes in for Williams. Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And Beverly kicks to George. Lob pass to George. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Thompson outside. Passes it to Slaughter. Here's the beast. Guarded by Green. He gets it in there.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. And there's the pass to George. And that's a foul called on the beast. That is his first foul of the game. Money's checked in for Big Smooth. Beverly against Thompson. Beverly dishes to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the paint. Zubac, the pass to Harkless. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harkless has got his first basket of the night.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Got that one up quick.
And that's what we're used to him doing. But he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Here's George. Again, the Clippers.
Well, when Paul George has that kind of length and then has the high release point that he does, very few people are going to get to it to block a mid-range jumper like that.
Thompson passes to Money. A fadeaway. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Money's got it
right now. That's 6 of the last 10 from that area.
And the Clippers call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. .135 left in the third quarter. Beverly with the ball. 7 points in the game. Stripped away. Here's the break. Here's the beast. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Outside, George. Here's Thompson. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on George.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. That free throw good from Thompson. Here's George. 6 points for him. Kicks it to Harrell. Back to George. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. George way outside. And he's good on the three ball. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count that one.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. The home team up by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, we've got Montrezl Harrell, Lou Williams out there with Paul George, and it's JaMychal Green, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And that one drops for him.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Outside, George, down low, Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, just hard to keep up with Montrezl Harrell and that impressive energy he brings.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Harrell.
The compliment that Harrell gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
And both free throws good for Harrell. Here's Shorty. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team. Someone the younger guys look up to.
Here's Shorty, defended by Beverly. They'll double him with Harrell. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Clippers with the ball. LA's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Just a level of power and explosiveness. Leonard just tenacious at the rim.
On 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Shorty, defended by Beverly. Here's Shorty, and the rejection by Harrell. It's stolen. 3 on 3. Here's B-Train. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. Now Harrell. George up top. To the inside. And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Here's D again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocked.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pass to George. And that one drops.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Passes to Aguilar. Now the pass to D. Uses the glass to finish the way.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the Clippers call time here. Nice game. Great performance by D.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Montrezl Harrell.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Here's Shorty. He's covered by Leonard. Pass to Shorty. No one near him. And good. He nails it.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And here's Beverly. Pass to Harold. He dishes it to Williams. And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thompson is checked in for Shorty. .144 left in the fourth quarter. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
To the middle. Here's B-Train. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
For 3, Williams. Los Angeles with another miss.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about it.
What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And George, here we go. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .112 left in the fourth quarter. Beverly dishes to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. The deep 3 from George. Los Angeles with another miss. Gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away. Threatening here.
That one drops for him.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Thompson outside. Right through the cylinder that time. All net.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now, here's George. Not a lot of room. Oh, that's blocked. Thompson with it. Passes it to D. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.